Hi, welcome to Laurel Hedge. I wanted to give you an update for what's blooming right now. It's the end of March, it's a couple days into spring, and it doesn't feel like spring. We've had a lot of snow. So I wanted to show you what's blooming in the yard right now. And you can see behind me, probably the best thing blooming right now in the yard is this Cornus Mas. A beautiful tree. We planted this probably, 16, 18 years ago, and it never got very big, probably because the ground's pretty bad right there. But it's nice because it stayed small and in check, and the blooms are great, very early spring. It's really nice to have some color before everything else pops up. So I'll give you some close-ups of that guy, but one of my favorite early bloomers is this Cornus Mas. Here we have the Manzanita that's growing by our pond, over the pond house. It is just full of these pink and white flowers right now. And there's already a bee on it. You can see these just have the most amazing bark. And I can even hear the bees over my neighbors. Another fun thing popping up out of the ground is this little forest peony that I started a few years back. I'll show it when it's blooming here in a couple months, but this one always comes up out of the ground early, and it's a great peony. So usually it says it takes shade, but this one is in full sun, this little forest peony. Let's see if the fish are hungry. I see Walter, he's the white one there. They haven't been fed much all winter. Oh yeah, here they come. The big white one is the biggest eater, and he doesn't have a name. The only one we have a name for is Walter, with the little gray on his head. I guess they're getting hungry. And of course, spring wouldn't be complete without Helleborus. I love this one with the green flowers. It's been here a while by the greenhouse. Here's another hellebore. I think some of the best hellebores in the yard are the ones that have come up from seed all by themselves. And of course, spring wouldn't be complete without the rhodies, and this is our first one to bloom this year. I wish I had the name for it. I bought it at a plant sale years ago, but I just love the soft pink. And actually this one, I like the leaves of it too. I wish I had the name. Of course, the daffodils are starting everywhere. They're just recovering from being covered with snow this morning. Here is our white magnolia getting ready to bloom. You might be wondering why this tree has been pruned so hard. Well, we do wreath classes in the winter, and everybody really likes the magnolia buds in their wreaths. They make beautiful sticks with buds on the ends, and they're really pretty in wreaths. So we don't get so many magnolia flowers in the spring, but what we do get are really pretty. last and definitely not least on my little What's Blooming tour is this beautiful and scented Viburnum botanacei. Oh, I think I mangled that. Oh well. It's so pretty. These do a lot better if you hedge them hard. Then you'll get a ton of blooms. This one doesn't get a lot of attention, but he's still really pretty when he blooms. Here's the deer that we made years ago out of simple little Christmas tree frames. In our little deer herd with ivy, the dreaded Hedera helix, but we don't let it grow to where it would hurt anything. And underneath it is this beautiful white heather blooming right now. And this heather has bloomed all winter. It's very pretty. Darren's hedged it into kind of a little head shape. There's our deer herd. Every now and then they get new antlers. Well, thanks for joining me on our tour of what's blooming at Laurel Hedge. I will update you next month and we'll see what's blooming. If you enjoyed seeing what's blooming in our yard and want to get an update, don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. Thanks so much.